Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a second video of Wednesday, now with more hat. Yeah, hello, and there's a few things to go over with this particular video. So the first one is that we have a 6-star Kang bundle for 6,000 units. Would I recommend this so close to Cyberweekend? Oh hell no! Definitely not. I would definitely not recommend that so close to the release of that. There's also some other stuff as well, like, oh my god, like Kabam, just like the Cyberweekend sales are coming. It's all quiet all of a sudden, and there's like a flurry of things. And one of the big announcements is that Kabam are doing a week-based thing. So it's not referred to as Cyber Weekend sale, it's a Cyber Week sale. Going from Friday the 25th of November, which is Black Friday, and completing on the 2nd of December. Now that's very important because it means there's more grindable time between the launch point of it, even now with Kabam announcing it, and you know the time that you can get units. It does make me think about my 25,000 units and think about, do I need more, or am I happy with the volume that I have, especially because I've grinded that out for free because I'm doing this year's Cyber Weekend as a non-spending player. There's also some other stuff as well, like relic rank up bundles. Sorry, like COVID is kind of like it's gonna come up when sticky and just get me in a wrong time with a cough. Yeah, so relic rank up bundles. Again, this is going to be down to a personal preference as to like, well, do you think this is going to be advantageous for you? In some cases, yes. In some cases, no, because this is all about, again, Kabam are wanting you to part with your units so close to Cyber Weekend, or Cyber Week. So with that Cyber Week that's been given to you, the Cyber 7 days, whatever you want to call it, you're now put in a difficult kind of like position with what you want to do and whether or not you want to part with your units. So there's a few things that are going on at the moment that are kind of like Kabam want you to spend your units. But look, the issue is relics are being so new and relic rank up resources are so new at the moment. Will you feel like you're making a bad decision by going for some of this stuff? Maybe yes and maybe no. That's the problem. I can't say 100% yes, go for this. Because you could have Cyber Weekend deals that are better dropping at the end of the week. And it's annoying because it ends in such a short time period. Like, it ends in 20 odd hours, so that's kind of like gives you until tomorrow, and then it's like you've got to make decisions, and being rushed into decisions is kind of that's the annoying thing when it comes to MCOC and this particular stuff. But what else? Well, there's when it rains it pours when it comes to MCOC related news and stuff, and that is Galan and Quicksilver. So for a lot of players, including myself, we've been a bit worried as to what was going to happen with Quicksilver and Galan. And here's the update on the balancing side of things. So the Battle Realms Humble Planet Farmer has made quite an impact in the meta. In Alliance War, we're seeing players take advantage of his ability to counter and crush the newly built Path 3, which features threats based around armor up, special locks and power burn. We're also happy to see Galan hunting some of those more notorious tech defenders around the map, such as Penny Parker, infamous Iron Man, and Nimrod. Similarly, due to the shorter fight length in Battlegrounds, Galan has been a strong attacker as expected. And on the questing side, as an opponent, health pools rise. We're seeing Galan drop in effectiveness outside the encounter, where he can find armor ups or power manipulation effects to ramp up his loop. Overall, we're happy with where he has landed and the meta, and won't be changing anything with the kit over time. So good, he remains unchanged. Positive news. Quicksilver, similar to Galan, we're pleased with how Quicksilver's been doing in the Battle Realm. Quicksilver was designed to counter some of the most annoying defensive threats featured in Mystic Defenders, such as ability power rate and miss, and we're thrilled to see him counter the Mangogs, Dr. Dooms and Ebony Moors on defense. Opposite Galan, Quicksilver needs some room to get his momentum going, and his performance appears to be reflective that quite nicely as his damage output goes up against opponents' health pools go up. All in all, we're happy with Quicksilver currently in 6th in the meta, and we'll be leaving as is. So there we go. Those two champions will remain untouched, which is incredible news and good news, because I know a lot of people would be quite worried about them, especially because, you know, you spend your hard-earned 6-star shards on them, and, you know, I've had a bit of success with kind of my 6-star featured. And so, yeah, get the Master hot when it comes to the 6-star featured, as we've been given a bit of a thumbs up from Kabam on the particular matter at hand. So that's all good news. And there is a further bit of good news, and that is that a champion is going to get a brand new kit and a brand new buff. And it's pretty exciting because I know a lot of people would want to see this. So we're going to be working on giving Hulk Classic a brand new kit. He's still in early design process, so we don't have much to share right now, but his current design goals are to lean into a brawler and stun locking playstyle with a modern feel. That is great news. I'm glad Kabam is starting to kind of like go back to some of these older champions. I'm just looking right now to see whether or not I've got myself an OG Hulk at, I think I've got like a 5-star version of OG Hulk. I could be wrong though, but because he's referred to as, is he referred to as the Hulk? Yeah, so I've got, no, standard Hulk. So I've definitely got that, the 5-star version. I might want a 6-star version at a later date, especially if it's going to mean that he's going to be more powerful, stronger, and actually speak of, you know, smashing, which you kind of like hope he would do when it comes to the Marvel game, because you kind of like, well, he's meant to be the big smashy monster, and he's unable to smash, you know. And he's kind of a dude that wants to smash. In any case, this is all kind of like good news coming out of Kabam at the moment. Wow, what a load of news in a very short space of time. We've also got ourselves a gate key, which is great, but also the improvement in the glory store. So hopefully you've held on to as much glory as possible in order to get something, you know, good within it. And at the same time, do bear in mind, you can get yourself items associated with relics. So you may be like, do I want to spend my units on things like the kind of relic start-off packs or advanced ones, or do I want to look to things like the glory store and kind of putting out and charting a course of ranking up? I'll probably have to look at this in the video of like going like, well, what is possible when, how likely is, how quickly it is for you to be getting yourself relic ranked up. I've got a ton of video ideas for relics. I'm just waiting really to kind of like get back to feeling well to kind of be able to do them. And I'm going to hopefully start tomorrow. I'm hoping that if I get an early night, I'll kind of like, you know, regain my throat. I won't be coughing quite so much. So that's my kind of like fingers crossed hope for that one. And yeah, like a ton of questions when it comes to relics. Good to see rank 4 6-star materials in here when it comes to like tier 6 basic and the tier 3 alpha fragments, which, let's face it, it's very important for players. So yeah, your alloys are there. Embers wise, unsure about. That's the only thing as well. Where are the embers to? I think the embers are going to be the most crucial thing, is to kind of like get your rank ups, especially when you go to the battleground store. Is your embers in here? Because we need those embers. No, alloy fragments. No, I think the embers are going to be things that are going to be like elsewhere in side quest. But we'll see. Lots more to do with that one. And coverage and things. Thank you very much for watching this video. Lots of positive things coming into the game. Lots of things still to digest as we look forward to Cyberweekend and all that stuff. Right, check out some other content which is located on screen right now. I don't know what is on screen. Probably the previous MCN of today. And I'll see you in tomorrow's videos. Yep, time to rest up. Cheers everybody. Thanks for the nice wishes and the well wishes as well. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.